Hey, it's Seth, your mortgage strategist, helping you get more deals to the finish line. One of the biggest conversations I'm having right now, and you're probably having the same one as you talk to clients. They're saying, I've outgrown my house. I have a ton of equity. I have this low interest rate I don't want to lose, but I feel stuck. Maybe they've outgrown their space. They've had another kid, or their kids are getting older. They need a bigger backyard. Maybe their lifestyles change, or they want a better location. That school district all of a sudden matters. Maybe they're thinking about potentially retiring or aging in place or moving aging parents in. All of these are scenarios that I've been talking to clients about. And they say, if the right place came and I knew how to do it, I would move. I would move right now. But they don't want to sell first and have nowhere to go. You see, this is where strategy matters. If they have equity, that low interest rate, but a fear of selling before buying, then maybe a buy before sell strategy might be worth exploring. You see, there are a lot of homeowners who are sitting on a ton of equity, especially if they bought that 3, 4, 5+ years ago. This is where the problem arises. A huge amount of equity that's frozen. I always say you can't buy a loaf of bread with that equity unless you either sell it or you access it. And this becomes part of the strategy. When you're looking at the buy before sell situation, there are really two big questions. Number one, where is the money coming from to buy that next house first? And number two, can the client qualify carrying all of those payments? Well, the current house and the equity, the current mortgage payment, the new house payment, the down payment, debt to income ratios, the timelines, the client's comfortability, their affordability pieces, these are all chess pieces to the broader strategy. And these are the questions we need answered. But if we look at it, and depending on kind of how all of this lines up, there might actually be several different paths forward. Obviously, every solution is different depending on all of those chess pieces for the client. But one potential option might be a HELOC, a home equity line of credit, to access that equity. Another might be a bridge loan. Another might be a cash buy program that helps buy non-contingent before selling, and that allows you to be even more aggressive with that new offer. Sometimes there are bridge loan options structured with no monthly payments, so it can help solve the debt to income ratio. And sometimes there are cash purchase options that allow that client to be aggressive as a chess piece to avoid the pressure of selling first. So there are all sorts of scenarios, but sometimes that solution might be right in front of our eyes and we don't even have to use any of those strategies. It's just helping a client think differently. There might be gifts from a family member or borrowing funds from a retirement account and then paying down the loan later as the house is sold by recasting. There might be low down payment options that allow them to get in with their own cash in the bank. All of these things allow a client to think differently and open up maybe their own options forward. So the point is this: there are a ton of options. And if the client does not know these options exist, the conversation stops way too soon. So here's what often happens. A client is happy enough in their home, they can make it work. But if a dream home comes up, they would move tomorrow. And yet the conversation isn't even started. So as an agent, you don't need to know all of the details, but you need to know that there are options. And as you have those conversations, you need to lead it to the next step. Tell your client that they need to talk to a mortgage strategist. Call Seth. Let him run through your scenario. There's no obligation. We obviously don't want to convince a client to move that doesn't want to, but we want to open up the doors for them and give them the options available. So this is my task for you. Look back at your database. Look at the clients that you have sold homes to in the past. Go through and use it as a touch base. Use it as a point of contact. Ask if they're happy with their home. Is it too big, too small, just right? Ask that question and see where it leads and open up the door to potentially lead to another opportunity and help your client get into their next dream home. Reach out if you have any scenarios, questions. I'd love to strategize with you and your clients. 303-681-5313. Call or text. Look forward to talking to you soon.